Today's game is brought to you in HD by EA Sports and MaddenNFL11. Happy to have you alongside to what should be a fantastic football showcase. Green Bay is ready to kick it away. It's fielded at the 2. He makes it back to the 25.
All right, look for them to try to run this one behind the tackle. If you can't get to the ball carrier, fill the hole and make him change directions.
Here's the halfback. He makes his way to about the 38.
All right, I don't want us getting fooled on this play. If the quarterback goes to hand it off, watch him close and make sure he isn't running play action. Keep your eyes on that ball.
Here's the throw.
It really is so much the key to football. You talk all the time about you have to establish the run. Well, there you see why. You establish the run, and then you come with the play action pass. Just so hard to defend.
He's tackled at the 35. 5-yard pickup, second down.
All right, we have extra guys coming on the blitz, so let's get around those blocks and stop him for a loss here.
And he makes it out to about the 31-yard line.
I'm thinking run here, but don't get burned if they run play action. I don't want one of their receivers breaking free.
He gets off the throw. He's dropped down at the 14.
The Lions are putting together a good-looking drive here. That's their third first down.
All right, guys, it's been a long drive, but they haven't scored yet. Forget about the last couple of plays and focus on making a stop.
And they get to it. Graham records his 10th sack of the year. He's really been something.
All right, great job getting a sack on first down. You're in his head now. Even if you don't sack him here, try to hurry him and force the bad throw.
Goes through his progression. What a brutal hit.
Now, they didn't pick up the first down that time, but you drop back, you make a good throw like that. Now you're in position to try and pick up this first down.
Guys, if we can stop them here, this drive is still a win for our defense. Look for them to try to pass it to pick up what they need.
They'll throw for the first.
Good coverage and good push by the Packers.
Detroit is looking to go up by 3. He splits the uprights. The Lions get on the board first and seize an early 3-0 edge. Let's take a look at the drive summary, which is presented by Verizon. He'll return it from the 6. He returns to the 26.
First drives of the game, in my opinion, are just so important. It just sets the tempo for the entire game. I tend to want to go opposite my game plan. If I think that I can run the football against the defense, I tend to come out and want to throw it early to make them back up a little bit.
Okay, your running back's the key to this counter.
If we fool the defense into leaning the wrong direction, we should be able to get a lot of yards.
They hand it off. He's brought down at the 34. That's a gain of 5. And so it will be 3rd down.
Let's catch that DB napping. Drop 3 steps and zing it in there to your wideout who'll be running a slant.
Gets the pass off. Running down the sideline. Touchdown, Packers. The Packers get into the end zone first.
That's the kind of pitch and catch you just love to see in the NFL. And the difference is these quarterbacks' abilities to zip it into little tight spaces, and these receivers don't miss.
Green Bay is up by 4. Now it's time to take a look at the drive summary presented by Verizon. The Lions were able to get 3 points on their last possession.
A sack would be nice, but the key here is to hurry the quarterback and force him to make a bad throw.
He's got it. He's tackled at the 34-yard line.
And that's good quarterback play. He recognized the blitz, he understood what was happening with the coverage behind it, and found the open man.
He completes it.
Well, when you have a talented running back like this, you always have to account for him. That time, a nice play-action pass opened it up down the field.
Here's the give. Best gets 3 yards on the play.
We need our blitzer to hurry the quarterback here. If he has enough time, someone will break free of their man coverage.
Short throw to the right. Brooking was the intended receiver on the play.
All right. We've got the middle covered, but if one of their receivers loses his man, he could burn us down the sideline.
He throws downfield.
Well, that's something receivers work on all the time, dragging that back toe, just unable to do it that time.
It's going to be down at the 1.
The Packers put together a really impressive drive that last time out. You can just see how confident they are right now.
All right, we have our backs against the wall here. Let's hand this one off and see if we can create some space for the QB on 2nd down.
It's the tailback. Still a lot of time left, but at the end of 1, the score is 7-3.
All right, let's mix it up and see if we can catch him off guard with the draw play. If they were guessing pass, we might be able to find a big hole.
Inside give.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to admit defeat on a play as a running back and just try and get that thing back to the line of scrimmage.
All right, as soon as you see the receiver make his cut on the inside, let it fly.
Flips it out short to his left.
The Packers get another good gainer that time. This offense is finding success in the passing game.
I don't like the screen pass here. They should give us a few yards on first down, and if we can get some blocks, much more.
Dumps it out right. He's dropped down at the 15.
Good job all the way around by the defense that time. Not only did they have the deep routes completely covered there, but they also had the check down well within their grasp.
Still looking for an open man. He's off target on the pass. Incomplete. Finley was his intended target.
Okay, let's go with the screen pass to our running back here. Avoid the rush so he can get free, then float him a perfect ball so he can take it in stride and make a play.
Searching for an open man. Room to run along the sideline. He's knocked out of bounds at the 25-yard line.
Straight ahead on this run. You put your head down, get ready for contact.
The pass is away. Finley was the intended receiver.
Okay, a halfback counter here. We'll try to get the defense cheating, and then we'll cut it in the other direction.
Well, that time the outside linebacker came on the run blitz. They got some penetration and shut down the play.
Okay, your number one's going to slant across the middle, then hook back. So hit him after your 5-step drop. Let him make a play.
He's searching for a receiver. The defender tips it away. Finley was the intended receiver on the play. The kick is good. It's fielded at the 2. He makes it to the 22. They couldn't do anything against this defense on their last drive, and they were forced to punt it away. Has a man to his right. Little flip. He's brought down at the 48-yard line.
Guys, listen up. We got the receiver double covered here. When the quarterback takes that extra second to look for his secondary option, I want our guys to put him on the ground.
Takes a lick as he lets it go. Calvin Johnson was his intended target.
Good pressure that time, and they forced a bad throw. Not much he could have done with the pocket collapsing like that.
He's going deep. He's there for an unbelievable grab. Matthew Stafford finds his receiver for the score once again, adding another touchdown pass to this total that now stands at 20 for the year. Taken from the 3-yard line. They catch him at the 27.
The Packers offense has to be a little disappointed with how that last drive ended to move the ball that effectively and only come away with 3 points.
Let's catch that DB napping. Drop 3 steps and zing it in there to your wideout who'll be running a slant.
Good coverage downfield. Room to run along the sideline. Touchdown, Packers. And the point after is good. Green Bay is up a score. Let's take a look at the drive summary presented by Verizon. And takes off from his own goal line. He's stopped at the 24-yard line.
Guys, listen up. We got the receiver double covered here. When the quarterback takes that extra second to look for his secondary option, I want our guys to put him on the ground.
Gets it away. He's wrestled down at the 50.
And when you get a wide receiver with that kind of talent on the outside, he is a threat to take it all the way on any play.
Looks left. Here's a short pass.
All right, guys, listen up. We got the receiver double covered here. When the quarterback takes that extra second to look for his...
Looking for a man.
The Lions are doing a pretty good job in the passing game. The receivers are finding some space in the secondary, and the ball is getting there on time.
All right, guys, listen up. We've accounted for anything down the middle of the field, but there still is room down the sidelines if one of their receivers breaks free.
Dumps it out left. Hardy was there for the stop.
The threat of the run is always going to make the play pass more effective, forcing them to respect the run, and that will allow things to open up downfield.
Pass is short right side. Third down coming up after that incompletion.
A sack would be nice, but the key here is to hurry the quarterback and force him to make a bad throw.
Short pass to his left. And he's tackled at the 16. Black makes his 3rd catch of the game.
All right, they're moving the ball pretty easily. Look for them to try to pass and keep their momentum. If we're ready, we can get a turnover and steal it back.
Flips out short.
Little 7-yard throws like that have really become the staple of the National Football League. So many defenses now not allowing the big throws down the field. You have to be willing to take throws just like that.
The Lions cap off the very impressive 8-play drive by getting it in for 6.
Matthew Stafford got the job done there, and we've seen him do it so many times over the years. That's the thing with him. He comes through time after time.
And he'll return this one from the 7. Gets it to the 21.
The Packers have to be happy with how their offense performed that last time around. That was some drive, and now maybe they come out a little more loose in this drive.
the ground with the tailback. Gets maybe a couple. And that'll bring up second down.
Okay, we need to get this one out quick. 3-step drop and fire to your open man.
He'll return it from the 6. He makes it out to about the 27-yard line.
I don't like the screen pass here. It should give us a few yards on first down, and if we can get some blocks, much more.
He takes a hard hit as he throws. Just barely past the line of scrimmage.
Take a 5-step drop. Then look for your wideout on this hitch route. Don't try to do too much. Just fire a strike. Let him make the play.
Has a man to his right. Little flip. They pick up 2 on the pass play.
Okay, hesitate on this halfback screen until the running back's clear. If it works, he'll have lead blockers and there'll be plenty of daylight.
Here comes the heat. It's complete. Clutch reception. He's brought down at the 42.
The Packers' passing game continues to impress. There's almost no resistance when they try and throw the ball. It seems like they're getting 10 to 15 yards every time.
Okay, let's drop back and sell the pass. Then hand it to your halfback and let's see if he can find a hole.
On the ground, up the middle. Breaks through the line for a gain of 7. That brings up second down.
Draw a play to your halfback. Find a hole. See what we can make happen.
Breaking through up the gut.
You know, not only the top end speed, which is so impressive, but speed in and out of his cuts. That's the difference in a great running back. Anytime you can see a guy maintain that speed out of his cuts, that's a guy that has superstar ability.
Run play, left side. They get 3 yards on the play. Second down.
Okay, this one's all about timing. A quick 3-step drop, then hit him after your receiver cuts on his slant.
Running out of time. Not able to make the catch in traffic. They can't hook up on that pass. Now the offense will be facing third down.
Okay, hesitate on this halfback screen until the running back's clear. If it works, he'll have lead blockers and there'll be plenty of daylight.
He's dragged down on the play.
Nice job on the line by the Lions.
And it's in the end zone for a touchback. The Lions have put together a couple of nice drives back-to-back. Let's see if the defense can adjust. Daylight! Makes a cut, and he will be hit and dropped.
All right, come on. If we let them break big runs like that, we have no chance. If they're smart, they'll run it right at us again. This time, I want it stopped in the back.
Best will run it again. He gets to about the 44-yard line. Clay Matthews was there to bring him down.
All right, listen up. After a big run on first down, they may try play action to catch us leaning. Don't let it happen.
He lets it go, but pays a price with a monster hit. Javid Best was the intended receiver.
Just missed that time, bringing him down for a sack, but great pressure to force an incompletion.
Hands it to the back. Best found a hole and was able to pick up just around 6 yards. First down.
All right, guys, listen up. We've accounted for anything down the middle of the field, but there still is room down the sidelines if one of their receivers breaks free.
Dumps it out right. He's wrestled down at the 33.
Okay, with the pressure we're sending, there's no need to rush it. Look for a hole to open up and then run right through it to the ball carrier.
He's dropped down at the 30. Clay Matthews looks to have been shaken up a bit on that play.
We need our blitzer to hurry the quarterback here. If he has enough time, someone will break free of their man coverage.
Just gets it off. Calvin Johnson was the intended receiver on the play.
When you get that kind of pressure, a lot of times the play will result in something worse than just an incompletion.
A sack would be nice, but the key here is to hurry the quarterback and force him to make a bad throw.
He gets off the throw. He puts it on the ground. We're going to have a pileup on this one. Detroit will maintain possession. The Lions are the winners of the loose football. Injury timeout, he looks to have hurt his wrist. Has a man short to his left. He's tackled at the 5. Here's a look at today's red zone numbers, made possible by Old Spice Body Wash, the greatest smell in the NFL.
All right, here we go. With a couple of guys coming in behind the pass rush, I'm hoping that we can get to the QB. If they run the...
They get it out there on the toss. Touchdown, and they're back on top.
When you talk about guys who can make people miss, his name is right at the top of that list. Really incredible elusiveness, especially in tight spaces.
He'll return it from the 6. He gets this one to the 26-yard line.
Okay, let's drop back and sell the pass. Then hand it to your halfback and let's see if he can find a hole.
Handoff on the draw. He makes his way to about the 48.
Okay, they might be looking for one on first down. Let's go screen and see if we can find some room to the outside.
Still looking for an open man. Adams will tackle him for a loss at the 44.
Out of the shotgun here. Your wide receiver is going to slant across the middle here. So you hit him quick, let him make a play.
Goes through his progression. And the tackle was made by Burton.
If you're going to play man-to-man coverage against this team, you're going to have to take away that slant route. That time they hit it for a big play.
He's searching for a receiver.
One of the great things about football is you have to play in every kind of weather condition, but right now getting a grip on that football is just not easy.
Okay, this is a bit of a gamble, but let's see if we can pick up the first down through the air on this play.
It's a pass. That gives him 60 receptions on the season.
That's the kind of number that signals just how significant a part of the offense he is. You know they have plenty of plays designed just for him.
Draw play to your halfback, find a hole, see what we can make happen.
Breaks through up the gut. And he's tackled at the 13. We have a Lions player who appears to be shaken up.
Okay, hesitate on this halfback screen until the running back's clear. If it works, he'll have lead blockers and there'll be plenty of daylight.
Flips it out short to his left. He's stopped behind the line, losing 3 on the play.
I don't think they fooled anybody on the defense with that one. They were just sitting out there waiting for it, and that's a loss.
And he's crushed as he lets it go. Allen was his intended target.
5 steps here, then bang. Put it right in the receiver's chest on this slant hook.
Looking for a man. Boyd picks it up.
Huge effort to maintain possession of the ball. When you're mixing it up at the bottom of one of those piles of big bodies and clawing and scratching, it's tough.
All right, time is working against us. Let's make a big play and put the ball back in our guys' hands. No first downs.
Best gets the ball left side. Cuts back and he's dropped. Best gets 7 yards on the play.
All right. They only have a few yards to go now. They know they can run it. So look for them to pass here and go back to the run on third.
Best gets the call again.
Well, you know the safeties are going to attack the line of scrimmage against the run, but you just don't expect them to get there so soon that they're going to make the tackle in the backfield.
All right, we're sending extra guys on the blitz to stop the run, but if they go play action, we need to get the sack before they find an open man.
Gives it to the back. He gets tackled and goes down at the 42.
All right, guys, it's up to us to make a stop. We need to end this drive with time for our offense to do their job. If they run it, force him toward the side.
Best on the inside handoff. He's wrestled down at the 47-yard line.
All right, listen up. I want a sack here, so don't bite on the play action. If they do run it, we need our guys in coverage to break towards the ball.
They keep it on the ground with the tailback. 4 yards on the carry. And so it will be third down.
Guys, plays like this one tell the story about what happened in a game. Execute your assignments and make a statement about this defense.
Gets a handoff to the right.
And it's not very often that I get really excited about defensive line play, but that time the guys up front on defense were just overpowered.
Looks like the booth wants to make sure they get this spot right.
Well, we talk about it all the time of game of inches, so we'll go to the booth now and find out just exactly how many of those inches he got.
And this should be a kneel down as they just try to kill the clock. And he'll just kneel it here.
All right, they're taking a knee here. Nothing we can do about it now.
That's it from Lambeau Field. Stay right there for our post-game highlight package. Our final score is the Lions 24, the Packers 17.